Okay, today I'm going to do a psychoanalytical criticism of Murder in the Cathedral. The main points of psychoanalysis are the id, which is, the deepest desires, the ego, which is a balance, and the superego, which ultimately cares what other people think. Now, in my character, the id and the superego are projected onto different characters. The Archbishop, whose main character represents the ego, he gets to choose between what he's going to do when he returns to the kingdom. Is he going to try to overthrow the king, or is he just going to play it out as if nothing ever happened? Now, the characters that are given the id and the superego are the tempters. There are 4 tempters in the story, and each one shows the Archbishop a different option that he has while weighing out the consequences. The first 3 tempters, especially the first 2, I'm going to say, are definitely more focused on superego. They want him to see what would happen to the kingdom if he tried to start overthrowing the king. Along with these tempters, the other characters that could be seen as a part of the superego are the priests. They want everything to remain peaceful in the city and not have this huge uproar because the Archbishop returned. Now, the 3rd and 4th tempters, and especially the 4th tempters, are most certainly the id. They, especially the 4th, are telling the king what he wants to hear deep down inside, that he wants to overthrow, or they're telling the Archbishop what he wants to hear deep down inside, telling him that he should overthrow the king, that it would be great for him to do. But he tries to deny that he feels this way inside, especially the 4th tempter, who was unexpected. He's telling the king, or the Archbishop, look, you know that I'm only telling you what you want to hear. I'm only telling you that you can overthrow the king and get power. But the Archbishop tries to deny that he has these feelings deep down, which is really common with id feelings because they're really selfish, really self-centered, they don't care about the consequences, and that's ultimately what this 4th tempter is trying to show the king. Look, this is what you want deep down, so act on it if you want to. Now, it's the Archbishop's job to weigh out these options that each of the tempters are giving him, and hopefully he will make a good ego decision by balancing the id and the superego, and ultimately getting what he wants by also keeping the city peaceful and calm.